Welcome back to the official podcast. Another episode coming at you steaming hot.
Which I will intro. Everyone, I have an important
stomachs.
announcement. It's very dread and doom and gloom around the office here at the podcast studios. All 400 of our employees are waited with bated breath for what's going on behind the scenes, but I just have to announce that everyone can breathe a sigh of relief. I have removed the spider that was near my toilet. That's right.
No.
Earlier today,
Why?
there was a spider as I was going to poop, and I did sit down and poop because I don't take no shit from no arachnids. But he was hanging out there and chilling, and I said something's got to be done. And right before this episode started, I have removed him, placed him outside. Used the little paper towel
issues with spiders? That's the one thing I don't
it's
understand.
quite simple, Jackson. I don't want him crawling up my butthole while I'm taking a shit. Would you like to refute that
If he wants
point?
to do that, you wouldn't have a choice. He'd be in
Excuse
there.
you. Hold
He
on.
sleeps like 10 hours
Spiders
a day.
appreciate consent. They have
No, they don't.
discussions.
No, well, but I've never met an aggressive spider in my life. They always just hang in their corners and do nothing,
Okay.
basically. Apart from
Great.
They're gross.
killing flies and stuff.
Your mic is cutting in and out, by the way. It's destroying your argument, which is really funny.
Yeah, fix your internet. What are you doing?
Idiot. While he's unable to talk, I will say, I don't have a problem with spiders in general. I don't want them near my poopy place. It's that simple. I think that is quite a simple and mature request, if you will. Would you agree, Kaya?
I have a problem
It's not
with all
mature.
insects.
It's not a mature request. This is a childish request.
It's
You're
a
both
pet
children.
peeve. It's a pet peeve.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
Yeah, you don't care that you're a child.
I don't want
get
spider.
it.
I don't want any insect. I don't want flies. I don't want spiders. I don't want tarantulas.
If you don't want flies, the solution is
cockroaches.
spiders.
No. Oh my god, this fucking argument again. All of you
Yeah.
fucking arachnid lovers, you all make the same argument. Oh, you need spiders because the spiders keep the flies away. How about I kill both? What is this stupid fucking argument?
Again,
Jackson,
neither of them are welcome.
Spiders
Jackson,
are not
have you
obtrusive
never
at
read
all.
There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly? I guess she'll die.
Yeah, that was
Do you remember the
that
recompense
was my first
to take
book.
care of
That was
said
my
fly?
first book, Andrew. That was the
That
first book
she
I ever read on my
swallowed
own at the age of 26.
Spider, and the spider tore up her insides, and she said, "Goodness fucking gracious, I need to dispatch of this." So then, I believe next is she swallows a cat. I think is next, but then a dog to get rid of the cat, and her literally would have suffered severe esophageal damage and died on the spot. But in this fantasy book, it's a cautionary tale that you shouldn't keep this shit around in your house. So the spider, I allowed him passage to the outdoors where he'll be happy. He'll fuck some lady spiders. He'll eat some flies that shouldn't be in my house to begin with. There's no food for him in here, Jackson. He
I'm
does
glad
not
you
want
take moral
Uncrustables
lessons
from
from
my fridge or
children's
leftover
books.
hibachi. It's that simple. That's dinner for
I'm
me, not for
glad
he.
you take moral lessons from a children's book called A Lady That Swallowed a Fly.
Why are you even bitching at him? He even said he didn't kill it.
Yeah.
No,
He
I'm pro
found
not killing it. I'm not
wonderful
bitching. I just
home in a bounty
When
paper
did I
towel.
bitch? I'm not
Well,
bitching.
God.
I'm saying you're little pussies. I'm saying you're little pussies for being scared of spiders,
I
which you
didn't
are.
say I was scared.
Kaya
At what point
did.
did the
Scared.
fear
This-
enter the equation?
Kaya said his
No
little
one
knees are
said
knocking
anything
and his
about fear. I
piss
said
is dripping
disgust.
down his
I feel
legs. You
disgust.
are. Yeah,
I feel my
Jackson,
fucking
Jackson,
genocidal
Jackson.
genes bubbling.
Jackson wants
I hate
big
that
spider. Cute
tarantulas
little
to
spider.
crawl up his butthole while he's shitting, and he goes, "Well, at least I'm not afraid."
I
There's
would
no fear
welcome them
here.
safe passage.
They can have safe passage right into the fucking toilet bowl, and then I flush it.
He'd probably enjoy the ride. He'd be a little surfs up before he dies.
They're so cute. I don't.
That's great. That has nothing
I
to
guess
do with what I said.
centipedes-
That's
Centipedes
okay.
aren't cute. Centipedes aren't cute.
My
Oh,
opinion.
why?
Oh my god.
Because
Why
too many
would I-
legs.
already?
Are you
Eight is
scared
the
of
perfect-
centipedes?
Yes, I am terrified of centipedes.
Yeah, centipedes actually fucking off.
No.
Like they're horrible. Horrible.
They're horrifying. They're horrifying creatures, and they actually do. They are aggressive. They
Yeah,
are
they bite.
very aggressive. Yeah, but
I'm sure
spiders,
there's
on the other
something
hand,
to eat.
Very cute.
Oh yeah. You don't want cockroaches? Keep the centipedes.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Yeah. Keep the roaches and the centipedes. Just have a whole
Yeah.
ecosystem of disgusting bottom of the
Honestly,
barrel evolutionary slime in your house.
I think it's
I
about
would-
time.
I would
think it's about
prefer-
time that we
I
have an
prefer-
aquarium in our house, and this is Jackson starting this project for us because he's already halfway there based on how he talks.
Wait, what's wrong with having an aquarium?
In your house?
Yeah. What?
Or
Oh,
terrarium,
you mean like
a whole. I'm picturing like a visiting aquarium, not like a little tank for fish. I'm talking
okay.
geckos and anacondas and cockroaches.
Oh,
and
you mean like the
crocodiles.
Dallas Aquarium?
Like the
Dallas
Dallas
Aquarium that we
Aquarium,
went
which I
to.
was referencing. Yeah,
Which is goated, by the way.
yeah. The only good part of
Awesome.
Dallas, and we went to it. Thank God. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that is always so lame when they have like, oh, here's a stick insect. Cool. Shark, hammerhead shark, and then here's a beetle. Cool.
The one
Can you
I'm-
like get rid of them? Use the space for something cooler.
The one that I'm still laughing about is they had the giant anaconda tank, and the anaconda was fucking badass. All he was doing was chilling like half in and half out of the water the entire
he was
time.
soaking.
But in the same exact tank is just a gigantic, horrible family of cockroaches, just completely oblivious to him, just sitting there doing nothing. It was awful. I can't believe he would live like that.
I would
Yeah.
still much prefer like a horde of cockroaches in my house than a horde of centipedes.
Yeah,
Come on, be honest.
probably. I think they're both equally horrible and terrible.
You
know?
cockroaches are disgusting. Like I feel the same resentment towards cockroaches that Kaya does towards like spiders, but at the same time, like centipedes are a threat.
To you?
I just do
And
not
your
like
family?
insects.
No, they are aggressive. They're the combination of being aggressive and also venomous or poisonous, whatever the one is.
Oh.
Thank you,
I think
Winston, by the
venomous.
way, who posted an edit of you eating a bowl of centipedes.
Why?
Worms.
That is horrifying.
That is awesome. Hold on,
I
need to
hate
put
that.
on my.
Ugh.
Do you guys think that I have an Australian accent, or is it more like mellow?
It's a lesser one,
Why?
but it's definitely there.
It's
Yeah.
it's an obvious Australian accent, like you can clock it immediately that I still
You
have
have
an
an
Australian
accent, but I wouldn't say you're like real deep in the trenches of it. I would say you have an accent, but I wouldn't pin it as Australian off the bat. That's what I would
Yeah.
say.
You only sound a little stupid.
I wish I was full stupid. I've started loving like really traditional Australian accents, and I'm jealous now that I didn't develop that. All
Try to
because of
speak
American
one right
media,
now.
I
It won't be
assume.
cringy. It'll be cool and awesome. It won't be
Nah,
embarrassing. Try your best to do it right now with full sincerity.
Be like
no
a
jokes.
cartoon character. Be like Steve Irwin for roaches and spiders.
Steve Irvin. He's
That's
German
cute.
uncle.
Yeah.
I don't, what was his
Welcome
name?
to Steve Irvin's Animal Exploration Show. Today we are looking at the badges.
Wasn't it Steve Irvin?
Steve
What was his name?
Irwin.
Win. You just it's how you pronounce W's.
I want to watch that show
okay.
really bad.
See, I don't even notice it. Hey, you guys, do I have an accent?
Yeah. Well, no, you just got a speech impediment.
Oh, fuck. Well, this is a good episode. Let's just wrap it here before it gets bad.
Yeah, kill
Um,
spiders.
Mhm.
Destroy them. Kill all of them. Kill
No.
spiders, behead spiders, roundhouse kick a spider into concrete, slam dunk a spider into a trash can. Kill them all. I don't care. Crucify filthy
You're
arachnids.
such a horrible person. You're so
because
cute.
I don't like fucking bugs.
Yeah, it's just you don't like. They're not even hurting anyone.
They're in my house. They're not supposed to be in my house. There's such
Well,
a fucking
evict
huge
them.
world out there. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Tupperware them and just put them outside like I do because my wife is afraid of them as well.
Tupperware them. Like I don't have anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Sure. How about a satin pillow? My queen, the spider. Could I please
What?
carry you outside? Fuck you.
Why did you get British for that?
Yeah, I don't understand.
There was really no need.
Tupperware containers. Pretty sure Tupperware containers are an entirely an American thing. but
Actually,
okay.
knowing your love of Steve Irvin, I thought you would have been like, you will get into Tupperware. You will like your new home.
You were like, you get on the train, yeah?
Oh,
Straight
God.
into the arachnic chamber.
I knew it was coming too. I set you up for that, and I knew it was going to happen. And I
You
still
did.
reacted.
You can't
Yeah.
be doing German accents around me. What do you expect?
I know.
He'll go
What do you guys-
straight to gas camps.
Similar topic. What do you guys
Gas
think of geckos and lizards?
Geckos
if
are
those get in your
adorable.
home?
They're the
cute.
best.
Yeah, they're
They're
cute.
the best. Geckos are
Because
great.
in my Florida house, geckos used to get in there all the fucking time, and I love them, and they're great, and they are cute, but they are the biggest pain to get out. They do not cooperate. They are fast.
Yes.
They are slippery.
Yeah.
They do
They'll
not
drop their
want to leave.
tails as well.
Yeah, they drop their tail, and it's like, oh, I don't want to pick that up.
But
Like
just something cute about them.
Yeah.
And my only pet peeve are insects and those deep sea fish. Like I don't like those things. Like those two.
Well, how many
just
deep sea fish do you have in your home?
none, thankfully. Because you know why, Jackson? Because they know I would kill them. Aquaman isn't helping.
I don't think that's the reason they're not in your home, Kaya.
I don't know. I don't know what they're scared of. Anything is possible.
I suppose I've heard the stories of you.
I don't know. Are slugs insects? Some of them can be cute, like snails, I guess. Like they can look adorable with their little antennas.
Yeah, they can, but I don't understand why you would find slugs cute and like not spiders. I don't understand because like slugs are like very slimy and
yeah, but they're not in my house.
Admittedly yucky looking. Okay, so what about a spider that's outside just chilling on a leaf?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't go out of my way to hunt spiders in the wild. Just when they're in my house, that's when I get riled up.
Like,
you're missing a key component of this, Jackson, which is we don't want them in our house.
That's fair. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying if you found a spider out on a plant, would you think it was cute?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Like, look, if I'm like walking outside and I see an ant, I go out of my way to like not even accidentally step on them. I kill things just for fun. But in my house, I do not want insects in my house.
Okay, but why?
It's just fucking gross. One time I read like this fun fact statistic in like I don't know, some magazine that was like throughout your life you swallow 5 pounds of spiders in your sleep.
Which is like, not true. It's not true.
That's not true.
Not a true fact.
Yeah, I also doubt it because why would it crawl into your mouth? It doesn't really make sense from a like prey animal perspective. But
that
still,
theory has been debunked.
That was a lie by the government to get you to hate spiders. I resent it.
Still nasty.
Yeah.
Still nasty. I've had it where I was just like walking barefoot in the house and then I felt like something under my foot, like a little pebble, and I checked and it was a fucking dead spider I had stepped on. It's fucking gross.
Dude.
Was it dead before or after?
I don't fucking know. It was smushed under my foot, so I assumed it was my foot that just snapped it out of existence, but nasty.
Yeah.
I don't want them. I don't want them. I don't want their prey. I don't want their predators.
Okay, where's the perimeter for your hatred to them? Like if they're on your house, but on the outside of your house, like they're just like on the walls outside, are you fine with that, or does it have to cross into the threshold of your house?
I spray the perimeter with pesticides, but I mean, that's fine, I guess, as long as you're not a hornet. Like hornet's nest, I still even if they're outside.
Hornets again, that makes sense because they are like they are extremely aggressive, so you don't want them on the outside of your house.
All hornets should be killed on site. That's like not debatable, no matter where they are.
They don't.
I have a cute ecosystem outside my house. I have blue jays, I have those red ones, I have squirrels, I have bunnies I feed. Jackson, I showed you the bunnies having babies in my wife's hibiscus pot, right? We have, I just discovered, we have little field mice, I think. They're like mice, but even smaller, like a third of a mouse's size. Super cute. I like feeding them. I buy whole sacks of like seeds and stuff, and I like strew them in the yard. I like them. I like mammals. Beetle, I'll tolerate you if you're outside. And depending on how, like, adorable you look, I guess, if you're like I don't know, like a little butterfly, sure, cute. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't stay outside. That's it. This is my house. I did not consent to you coming in. If I do find you inside my house, here's what's going to happen. I take a bunch of kitchen tissues, spray them with rubbing alcohol, 99.9% isopropyl alcohol, smush the motherfucker inside of it, squeeze it with my fist, throw it in the toilet, and flush. Because I hate them.
You want to know what one similar like pisses me off more than any other? Like I understand the little walkie-talkie, creepy crawlies, whatever. When there's a fly in your house and it's in the corner of your eye, like you only just see a glimpse of it and you whip and you turn and it's gone, and you get that exact moment of, I'm gonna see you later. I don't know when, but you're gonna show up later and I need you to be fucking dead. I don't know where you went, but I need you to be dead.
I don't get what are flies intelligent, because they do seem to notice when I'm holding like a spray can or whatever.
Yeah, and when as soon as you get the shit to get them, they're gone. They just disappear.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
They do seem to know. They do seem to know. They have evolved to identify it as a threat. Meanwhile, if I don't have it, they're all up in my face and shit and flying around like taunting me, teasing me to get the bottle.
I hate that shit more than anything. That one kills me more than anything. Stuff on my floor, I don't care. Stuff crawling on the wall, I'm like, all right, I'll deal with it. But when it's flying around there's no opportune moment to kill it or get it, I'm just like, oh my god, drives me insane.
So I have a very special ability or trait that means that mosquitoes never want to touch me. I must have like, I don't know. Does that mean I've got good blood or bad blood?
Yeah,
Does it mean
yucky
gross
blood. Mud blood, as J.K. Rowling put it.
Positive.
They know that I've got AIDS.
Yeah. But actually, don't mosquitoes love spreading disease? So maybe you have like super pure blood.
Maybe I'm a very pure boy. But I don't know. But everyone always complains about being bitten by mosquitoes, and I literally never get bitten by mosquitoes at all. Ever.
You know, a lot of them
so
bite
good.
and you don't feel it because they have an anesthetizing agent, right?
Yeah, no. But
so you sure?
You do feel it. You do feel it afterwards. When I have been bitten by mosquitoes before in my life, Andrew. Like I know what it feels like afterwards when it itches.
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro.
They don't go for me anymore.
Damn,
I don't
you
know
got
why.
gross blood. You got yucky genes.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gross blood or if it's like, well, it's definitely not tasty to them, I guess. Or maybe they just can't identify my blood. Maybe I'm cold-blooded.
Well, you did kill that woman years ago.
They heard.
Yeah.
They didn't want to mess with me after that.
Yeah, they heard about that and went, whoa. Oh,
That's
hey.
okay. I hate bug bites.
Yeah, I used to get bug bites constantly as a kid, all the time. So I don't know your pain. Used to happen forever.
No, it's awesome. It's an awesome ability.
Well,
I can
something
just
that's going
stand
on
outside
related.
naked.
Something that's going on related is the planet is just losing bugs. Like the bug population is dipping catastrophically
Kaya's
fast. And Kaya, it's Kaya. It's all Kaya. That's where I was going.
They're all in my
Kaya.
house.
They're all in Kaya's house. And scientists
Kaya's
designated
house.
him the perfect biome for all insect life. And he's been stopping
Kaya's
them left and
house.
right. He does a spin
Get
move.
catted.
He puts on one of those like roller balls that you see at like family picnics and shit, and he rolls around his house like a Katamari, squishing them everywhere.
His house accounted for 20% of the bug population in the world. For some reason, they all chose to live in the house of a man who hates them.
Well, it's because
Graveyard.
when Kaya bought his house, it was on an insect preservation biome. But Kaya was stubborn and wouldn't move, so he's just been living there ever
burial
since.
ground.
Yeah,
Just haunted.
Their pet cemetery, but with
bugs.
insects.
They're icky.
yeah. Anyway, what are we doing? Are we going to ads now? Probably, if we have them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ads now.
Great segue.
Boy, those were some ads. Welcome back. Let's do a topic now.
Chat mentioned, I think people want us to talk about that Horizon game. Didn't they just cancel it? The one that we laughed at with that fat girl doing parkour.
Oh, thank God. Thank fucking God. I hope so.
What is it called, chat?
It was Horizon. It was the phone
Legends?
game, wasn't it? Where they tried to be like, we're quirky Horizon. No, not big interactive movie Horizon, but we're like Clash of Clans Horizon. Yeah, Hunter's Gathering.
Wait,
that was it.
They did a full reboot? What do you mean? Like from zero? They scrapped everything they had already? Oh. Guerrilla is reportedly overhauling Horizon Hunter's Gathering to make it more of a traditional co-op game.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, always. When you start from zero.
Always
When
a
you
good
from zero,
sign.
like 4 years in.
Yeah, always a good sign.
Oh man, that's gotta be costly.
Well, yeah, definitely. Maybe the developers are finally learning though that you can't just keep releasing these bombs.
I hope, and I know this is a bit contentious, but I truly hope for a video game crash again, like the 80s. I really, really think the industry needs a hard reset. And we've gotten to where it parallels the movie industry of just so many things are made just for a profit, just to hit metrics and numbers and not giving devs tools to make things that they care about. And I think by this point, the only way to fix it is if the market just catastrophically fails and has to rebuild itself. I really hope for it. Fuck the developer jobs.
That's kind of already happening. The industry is in trouble. Have you guys seen... So as you guys know, I don't keep up super duper with gaming news.
I did see this, yes.
GTA 6 is about to be released, and whatchamacallit, Rockstar apparently signed a deal with Netflix to drop the first teaser on Netflix.
First trailer,
which I guess
right? I guess
yeah.
there's been trailers already, but the launch trailer maybe? I don't know.
Gameplay trailer, like initial look trailer of some sort.
Yeah.
Like the little they did this for 5 where they're like, here's a look at what you can do in the world of Grand Theft Auto, like that kind of shit.
Yeah,
right?
Red Thread, but they usually come out like a little bit before release. So
Like a year or so, yeah.
6 hours of exclusivity, says Kashitra in chat. Kashtira. So yeah, I guess that's what we're doing now. We're teasing trailers on Netflix that people
That's
pay
good.
for. Except here's the little issue. Somebody promoting a shitcoin, a hacker group, claimed that they have the entire build of GTA 6. Not just leaked videos. You guys remember maybe a couple of years ago, somebody leaked a few pre-recorded videos because somebody at the company, I think, accidentally emailed somebody else a Google Drive link of some sorts. You guys remember?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I remember that.
It had like debug visuals and such, like showing the hitboxes and all that sort of stuff. You could tell it was recorded during development and testing things. These guys seem to have some sort of an early build of the game made for PC. So they have the Steam copy of it. And they've been leaking gameplay left and right every single time. So here's a little video they recorded of this guy flying around.
Wait. Pause it. We can't actually, like Rockstar has been taking down videos completely.
Yeah, so we can watch
No,
this
I know
on...
they're copyright struck.
Okay,
It's
we
fine.
can
Just
we can
leave the
watch
audio.
this. Yes, we can watch this now as we
Okay.
react to it. But for video listeners, we have to remove this footage, so we're gonna just do like an audio style thing of it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's not very interesting. He's just flying over wherever this takes place now. Who cares? Vice
San
City, I
Andreas.
guess.
Yeah.
And at the end, and people said, oh, he's just leaking pre-recorded videos. So at the end, he shoots a wall with a rifle and types leak. He types his name, showing that, no, I'm literally playing the game.
So can we just preface our discussion? We can bring up what we think of it, what we've been seeing. Can we just preface that all of this is irrelevant? This is going to be one of the best-selling video games of all
Yeah,
time.
this is going to sell at 100
Completely
million.
irrelevant.
1,000,000%.
Leaks do not matter. Preliminary
sure-
reviews don't matter. Initial reactions don't matter. Everything everyone is saying on the internet will have zero impact on the fact that this will be a top 10 seller of all time.
I
Period.
can't remember specifically the numbers, but I do remember Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of Take-Two, came out, I think, 2 weeks ago and said that the pre-orders have broken all records across all industries. And it's like something like
because
20 million.
normies don't
20
care.
No, but listen to this. Listen to this. Ready? 20 million pre-orders or something like that. But like 90% of them were for the Ultra Digital Deluxe Edition, like the $100 version.
Of course.
So they're not
Of
even
course.
pre-ordering the $60 version. All
But
of them
doesn't
are
surprise me.
pre-ordering.
If
Oh,
anything,
of course.
If anything, these leaks just drummed up more hype.
Because normies do not
but-
care. You listening to this show might care. People in our audience might care. But your cousin who just listens to Sleep Token and plays World of Warcraft doesn't care.
Sleep Token.
You don't know who Sleep Token is?
No, I do. I just that
they're
feels
like the
such an
most
old
they're like
reference.
the most Disneyfied product mass marketed metal band right now, pretending to be dark and edgy when instead it's like for Disney.
Yeah.
adults.
What is it called?
Have you? I've
Sleep
gone to see
Token.
them. I've seen them live. It was fucking awful.
Was
I
it
don't know what Sleep
17-year-old
Token is.
girls screaming endlessly about how they
Yep.
want to fuck the band because that's what
Yep.
they are? It's the
Because they
new
wear
BTS,
masks.
except they play 7-string guitars. They're
They're
so
edgy
good.
and they wear masks.
Yes, yes, and they have a singer, and he stands up and he's like, "My life is a dead candle," and everyone cries like, "Oh my god, that's so deep." Anyway, I'm just using that as an analogy for the type of person into Grand Theft Auto. It's the quintessential mass market game product. It is literally people who don't even play video games. It's your cousin, your uncle, your everyone you could imagine who even remotely cares about
People
video
who
games
play
will be
FIFA.
buying this game. FIFA, Madden, FIFA sports gamers, what's the racing? Forza, Gran Turismo people. It is irrelevant of anything except for the fact that it's Grand Theft Auto. It's gonna sell. It's gonna be well received,
Hey,
even
man,
if it's boring and
look.
shitty and recycled. They're gonna love it. They're just gonna love it.
I'm gonna be playing it. It's an event.
And I'm not actually. I'm not buying it. I am not interested in the slightest.
Kyle?
Yeah, I'm on. Nah, it's been too long. It's been like what, 15 years
Yes.
since the last one. I'm just kind of like,
Yeah, but
whatever.
that's the thing. That's the thing with like GTA and like Red Dead Redemption. To me, these games come out so infrequently that it does feel like kind of like a milestone event in my life. Like I guess if like the like kind of like an Avengers End Day or whatever the fuck it was called moment where like you kind of just had to be there for it.
Yeah, but it's over. It's more like I don't know, Black Panther
clearly
3
not over.
now.
It's clearly not over.
But for me, I know it's not over, but people also go...
right, yeah.
Whatever. Okay, I don't want to do the grumpy old, we're too old to over games thing again. I want to talk about the funny parts of this. GTA 6 leaker CyberLeak has issued a final statement warning the entire gaming industry and demanding a public statement and apology from Rockstar Games. Which I saw this is funny. The guy stealing the game is demanding an apology from the studio.
You made me do this.
Commandment 3, so I guess this is more of a cropped. Thou shalt preserve single-player content. Any game featuring single-player content must include an offline fallback state. When server support ends, the publisher must release a final patch that unlocks all single-player content for local indefinite play. So it's just like gamer rights, sort of.
It's like the stop killing game stuff.
Yeah,
it seems. Yeah.
I mean, he's certainly painting it that way, but he is also advertising a shitcoin.
Okay, no, not advertising. Succeeding in advertising. I checked.
That is true.
CyberLeak, which is their shitcoin, gained a market cap of $1.25 million overnight from this leak. Straight up.
Makes sense.
So it's working. It is absolutely working.
CyberLeak will continue to disrupt their operations until they issue a public statement and apology with a concrete commitment to fix the harm they caused. No private negotiations, no quiet settlements. The public sees it, or the leaks do not stop. Publishers should beware. If CyberLeak can reach Rockstar, no one is safe. This is a message to all big corpo. Behave, or be the next target. This is the CyberLeak edict, and it is non-negotiable.
Man, I hate agreeing with people that are like this. I hate agreeing with the principles of people that are this cringe. I'm sorry.
I know, this is like if Neuromancer and the Punisher had a baby. CyberLeak was born in the networks. It has seen what gaming can be at its best, and it has watched what the industry did to it. Slowly, methodically, one monetization scheme at a time. Publishers sell like... I should have used a voice changer like Anonymous. Put on my little like mustache Guy Fawkes mask. To fight this war, CyberLeaks is raising funds for a secret project. Oh, they're raising funds. They're not rug pulling. They're raising
not taking
funds.
the money.
Yeah.
They're heroes, guys.
Let's check in on this in 6 months and see where those funds went. Yeah.
They're brave warriors who choose to use all their skills to target Rockstar and video games instead of actually like making a difference in the world.
I don't know. It's kind of funny. I mean, it's very cringe,
funny.
but it's also very amusing. And there's people obviously siding with them.
I don't feel sympathy for Rockstar at all. Like it's funny. But
especially knowing this again will have zero impact.
Badass bullshit.
This is not going to change anything. You know,
obnoxious. Yeah, no, it's not.
How many people that were planning on buying the game are going to look at any of this and go, "Well, I guess I'm not buying it." Bullshit. Yeah. Good luck. Good fucking luck.
Well, if anything, it's proved that how much like impact GTA has and how well it's going to sell because everyone's looking at these leaks with like excitement.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm with Kaya where I'm looking at it and going, "Oh, wow, that looks boring. No, I'm good. I'm all right." No,
I might try it. I'll just play it when I play it when it comes out. Whatever. It's like it'll be one of those things where I see it on Steam and go, "Oh, it's out."
I think it would be good if you wait for it to go on sale and there's a prominent modding community online, like how GTA 5 has a lot of cool shit now. I would like it then. I don't know, man. I can't do any more games that are like, it's like a real simulation, which means everything takes forever to do and has clunky animations. No, thank you. I don't find that fun anymore.
It has gators. It has that crazy bitch with the hammers. Who cares? The build had... Okay, I don't know if the screenshot is real. So on the dark web, they're advertising an ISO release of the full game that you can allegedly download. But, I mean, I wouldn't trust this. I guess if anybody wants to try, go ahead. But you're probably going to get fucking crypto malware.
Yeah. Watch CyberLeak's fucking value shoot up overnight from all the illegal downloads.
Just like crypto mining. I don't know why my graphics card burned out. I was just in the loading screen. Yeah. Also, I read that apparently, according to these leaks, the GTA bucks, the shark bucks, you're going to be able to exchange them for real money when you earn them.
Just like Roblox.
Which I didn't even know Roblox does that. But this means there's going to be like so much more body cam footage for me to watch of just people in the hood like drive-bying each other for shark bucks. It's gonna be awesome. They're gonna be in the interrogation room.
There's also going to be an entire digital economy created around that. Think how many jobs are going to spring up overnight from people just trying to earn shark bucks through various things.
What's with shark buck? It's a reference in the game or something, right? But it's just such a dumb name for a currency.
It's just their in-world currency, as far as I know.
But yeah, but it's a dumb name. Like you need something like Robux or whatever it is, or what's
GTA bucks? Yeah.
What's Fortnite's?
V-bucks.
V-Bucks, yeah, you need something like catchy like that like people can actually
G-Bucks.
D-Bucks, yeah.
Grand bucks. Yeah, Grand Bucks, nice.
Grandsicles.
They are building a surveillance dystopia around us, like a nice little invisible prison, what with all the flock cameras and phone cameras and doorbell cameras. All of it establishing a nice public record on you. Everything, every place you've ever been, everything you may have ever uploaded or downloaded or watched, or any discussion you may have had in a Discord server you thought was private. Anything you may have ever tweeted and then deleted and thought was gone forever. No. It's part of your public record, and that stuff tends to come back to haunt you down the line, whether it's during a university admission or a background check for a job application. And one of the easiest ways that all of these companies and hackers track you is your IP address, which you can hide using ExpressVPN, because ExpressVPN encrypts 100% of your traffic, routes it through their no-logs servers, proven in court by the way. It works on all of your devices, download it on your laptop, log in, press the button, boom, you're connected. Works on your phone, works on your video game console, works on your router, works on your ebook reader, which I genuinely, yes, I have a VPN on my ebook reader because I'm kind of schizo, but it is important. Optionally, you can get a dedicated IP address from ExpressVPN, which has their zero-knowledge architecture, which is a fancy way of saying even ExpressVPN doesn't know what IP address they assign you, but it doesn't change, so you get to skip quite a few CAPTCHAs, which is awesome. I always use ExpressVPN. I do not go online without a VPN. There is no reason not to use it. Why should the website that I'm using to watch anime know the real IP address, my real location from which I'm connected to them, watching this slop that I consume, the isekai slop? Don't be a dummy, use ExpressVPN. Secure your online data today by visiting expressvpn.com/official. That's expressvpn.com/official to find out how you can get up to 4 extra months. expressvpn.com/official. So yeah, I guess there you go, Rockstar. What else happened in the gaming industry? Everybody's getting laid off. I saw today the Witcher account is taunting fans, which is always a bad sign.
Always a good choice. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. So it's that meme where somebody says, "I'm not doing fill in the blank," and then the group of people gives a big thumbs up, and then they go back to what they were doing, and everybody was like, "This is a bad sign."
What's this in response to? Scroll up.
Yeah.
Like
give us the context.
Witcher 3 was great. Not buying Witcher 4. That's it.
Okay,
I guess.
Okay, but the game account has a point. Wow, that's a great opinion. What do you want to clarify? Why? No. Okay.
Ask Pats for it.
Yeah, like what does that guy want? What is he saying with that? He's not. If he was critiquing what he saw, I'd get it. But he literally was just like, you made a good game, and I'm not buying this one." Okay, great.
There's like barely anything known about Witcher 4, isn't there? Like I don't know anything about it yet.
Is that the one with the Gilf character?
Huh?
The lady character.
Yeah, Siri.
Yeah, it's the only game with a lady character in it. It was a new thing for the year.
Yeah, the Gilf with the white hair. What you get confused?
Yeah, isn't that his sister? I thought that was his sister.
Daughter, like adopted daughter, basically.
Yeah. I knew they were related. Yeah.
She was being trained to become a witcher or whatever. So
I've seen them have a lot of sex on hentai websites, so I wasn't sure about their relationship. But
immediate question: there's a girl character in the game, and I've just said it's his adopted daughter, and you're like, can you romance her?
I heard sister. I mean, if she's adopted.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like whenever you see the game studio doing things like this, you just have to be a little subservient to the gamers, and they're just still not learning it. Just bend the knee, just be nice to the gamers, but no.
Be nice to the gamers.
Be nice to the gamers. Hashtag be nice to the gamers.
Eat it.
The gamers hold all the power.
The gamers, the ones with the true mature decision making. That's right.
Yeah, it's a situation where I don't know who I hate more, the gamers or the video game companies. They're both.
Look, we can timestamp this moment and we can take bets on it. So when the Witcher studio lays off half of its fucking employees, we can revisit this talk. How about that?
So that's fine. Here's my bet. What's going to happen is they're going to go, The Witcher 4 is out, and regardless of quality, it will sell well because people will go, Witcher! Oh, it's got Henry Cavill in show and 3 good game. I want more Witcher! Because that's how every game company ever works. There's a reason that Bethesda is still in business, even though they make the same shit every year.
Yes, but you have to keep in mind, even if it sells like $300 billion worth, the studio is going to look at it and say, only $300 billion? That's so beyond our, like, under expectation. We're gonna have to fire 80% of you,
and that's why I really want a crash, because you have games that are selling despite being shit and still considered underperforming. Nothing is working here. Nothing in this industry is going how it should. It's amazing.
That's just business, baby.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I love it. I love
nothing
it.
Personnel kid teleports behind
Hopefully
you.
Hopefully it has a battle pass, though. Hopefully it has its own unique battle pass for skins and whatnot.
Teleports behind you and leaks your game.
That does sound like the people running Cyber League, doesn't it? It really does. Fuck.
I was wondering if there were CD Projekt Red layoffs after the disastrous launch of Cyberpunk. Remember when that released and it was like critically panned and everything?
But that's now a darling. People like that game a lot now. Everyone says it's really good now.
And there weren't layoffs. So
same with
I can't find any example of layoffs either.
No Man's Sky is another great example. People think that game is fucking incredible now, and the CEO, the guy who was mocked and lauded when it first failed to launch, he even said, like, we're never going to raise the price, we're never going to charge for DLCs, we're never going to do battle pass, like it's always just going to be content updates. And I like that's the way to do it, you know. That's great.
Cyberpunk was great. It just had shit performance at launch, but like the game itself was great. I enjoyed it.
Oh, well, I mean, good for them for leaking it, but if they think they're ever going to accomplish anything, they're actually delusional morons. There's a 0% chance they'll do anything.
They don't think they're going to change anything. They just want their little time in the spotlight.
If they were really smart, if they were genuinely smart, shill your shit coin and then start charging people to download your demo. It's that simple. That's it. You've just made...
Start selling the game instead.
Yeah, they're already thieves. So just get your bag and get out.
Awesome.
What else are you trying to do?
That would be funny. That would be very funny. If
that would be extremely
funny. The game.
Just undersell Rockstar by $10 at all times. Yeah. That's just like a permanent discount.
$10 and a month early. I think that's the literal best out here. You're not going to do any political movements here, so get your fucking bag if you're already a thief. Cash in. Fuck it.
They were apparently they would let people vote on their website on what to leak next, to like what part of the city or whatever. And the only way to vote is to buy CyberLeak and vote with your CyberLeak shitcoin.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Well, they're a true professional. They're a true professional group of hackers, though, because their Twitter media profile is nothing but influencer reaction gifs and memes. So you really know that you should listen to them and take them seriously and care.
They have Telegram and they have their own website. I think the Twitter one is run by like a fan or something.
Oh, I see. That's my mistake.
Oh, funny though. I mean, if they eventually catch him, right? If Rockstar does a Nintendo, they're gonna play the long game. But yeah, no one's immune to the long.
They're not going to forgive or forget. They're not going to forgive or forget this situation.
No.
I remember for the next 10 years.
I remember, I'm going to get the details of this story wrong, but I believe Half-Life 2, some college kids stole the source code from Valve like 3 months before it was going to launch, and we're like, hey, Valve, we're going to publish the game and leak it out and give it away for free unless you give us like jobs and other like perks. And they went, yeah. Okay, that, you know, good for you. You got our code. You got potential. Why don't you meet us in Washington and we'll talk about it? And the instant they got off the plane, they were arrested, thrown into jail.
Fucking morons.
Yeah, morons. They're stupid because they don't realize they are thieves. They are not making a grand political anything. You're stealing a business's product. Okay, what are they? Why would they do anything for you?
Man, smart people are dumb.
Yeah.
They send their messages, a cyber league fighting for gamers.
And the number one react with 7,000 reactions is clown emoji.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
For gamers.
Imagine stealing a grand mass shipment of Tide Pods from Tide and going on the internet and going, we're going to give these away for free at the flea market unless they up the purity of the dyes used in their detergent. It's like, do you have fucking brain damage? That's not how it works at all. They don't care. They don't give a fuck.
Very amusing. So good luck, Rockstar. Good luck, gaming industry. I'm kidding. I don't wish you good luck.
Wow.
Another person I don't wish any good luck to is our buddy EDP. We watched some clips last week. You guys remember? He was basically flexing and bragging how he's never been investigated. You guys recall?
Yep.
He's being investigated now. Kern County District Attorney's
Shocked
Office
Pikachu.
to reopen case of controversial YouTuber.
I mean, the case should literally just be watching the documentary. And
yes, shocked fucking Pikachu reaction if I were a funny Twitter guy. We talked about this last episode. Why did he even for a single nanosecond talk about it publicly? If he was in the clear in any capacity, doing the documentary was the dumbest fucking thing he could have ever done in his life.
So I think he's pretty much going to die within a year anyway due to his kidney failures, if I recall correctly. So he's probably just trying to go out with as much attention as possible.
Is he doing a fucking boogie? They both have been like teasing death illness for so long. They're not going anywhere.
I mean, I don't think he has a choice. I think he is literally dying from kidney failure. I don't think.
How do you know he's not lying like Boogie was?
I mean, he could be, I guess, but he also does fit the bill as being a really fat guy that
so did Boogie.
constantly goes into dialysis treatment facilities.
Jackson, I know that deep down, because of your history on the show, you like Boogie and you have an affinity towards him, but you can't harp on EDP while giving him a pass. It's not how it works, son. You got to open your eyes.
No, you're right. He could be lying.
I thought 37. How do your kidneys shut down? I didn't even know that. 37.
Probably by being 455 pounds.
I guess, but even then, aren't there kidneys in like the water filter system or something? Basically, like, does he only drink Mountain Dew?
Maybe he drank a lot of water, too much water.
Wasn't he a heavy drinker, like alcohol? Didn't they talk about that? Didn't he get drunk all the time?
Is it kidney cancer or kidney failure, or is that like the same thing?
I think it's failure.
Again, I don't think we have to research that hard. He's 445 pounds, as directly stated in the documentary.
I'll say unrelated. He's 445 pounds, or whatever it was.
Unrelated. Just a casual aside.
Circumstantial.
Yeah.
The two things are almost suddenly not unrelated.
Yeah.
Here are the main pathways to stage 5 end-stage renal disease at 37. Diabetic nephropathy. Type 2 diabetes is the leading cause of ESRD overall, and at 445 pounds, the risk is extremely high. Huh.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Fair
so
enough.
Contrary to what Andrew was saying, it probably is his weight.
Right. I was an idiot, yeah.
Hypertensive nephrosclerosis. Obesity drives hypertension, which damages the small vessels in the kidney. I want a second opinion. Seems fat-shamey.
Yeah, we should get a second AI.
Yeah. Look, the AI is so obsessed with fat-shaming. Obesity-related glomerulopathy. Sustained obesity causes hyperfiltration. I like the sustained obesity.
Hyperfiltration.
Injury to the glomeruli directly, independent of diabetes or hypertension. It can progress to FSGS, focal segmental glomerulosclerosis, which I definitely didn't just butcher. Sleep apnea, chronic hypoxia. I can actually, I don't need to be a doctor to know what that means. He has such bad sleep apnea, he's literally choking in his sleep, which produces chronic intermittent hypoxia that contributes to kidney injury. Wow. This is like a quadruple whammy. That's like Boogie should have just said he has then, instead of cancer.
It's like modern new research that being extremely overweight is bad for you. Like, it's a topic we're finally starting to explore.
Yeah. This is, I mean, this was kept from us. This is like knowledge. I think I heard Alex Jones talk about this like in the 80s, that being fat is bad for you.
Yeah,
but
Alex
he was silenced.
Jones, the forefront of knowledge and information.
Okay, well, also not good luck to you. So I don't know if there's anything in the article.
Yeah.
The new recently released
Anyway.
documentary examines the rise and fall. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm trying to tell him that he's an idiot for doing this, but at the same time, I'm glad that he's an idiot because it does mean he might face real justice. It's catch-22. I hate seeing stupidity, but I like seeing justice more. So
it would be nice if his final days were spent in prison.
Absolutely, 100%.
I like how the guy who's making the documentary is also simultaneously basically like trying to get him in trouble. What a Chad. He fucking milked that dumbass for all the views, and then he's calling the fucking cops on him like, hey, shouldn't you guys investigate him? All right, cool Z's. Klume said he reached out to the Kern County Sheriff's Office and the Kern County District Attorney's Office, but neither agreed to appear in the documentary. But I guess they kind of were embarrassed by it into reopening the investigation.
Wonder why they declined to comment. Like, they declined to press charges initially. Obviously, the predator poachers or whatever, the YouTubers, fucked up the investigation, and all of the stuff was like not able to be used in prosecution. But surely you don't even need to use those investigations. Like, you can conduct your own prosecution investigation into EDP in general and find other evidence on your own. Like, it's like a when there's fire or when there's smoke, there's fire situation where you now know that there's someone out there grooming children online. It should be fairly easy to then find your own evidence, basically agnostic to the YouTubers, right?
Yeah, 100%. You could literally set up a new sting, do it like by the books and official.
Well, not even that, but it's just like if he's doing it to these YouTubers or whatever, he's absolutely got other like there's definitely other victims or other evidence that could be gleaned from search warrants on all of his like digital devices and such. Surely, or just like
we are re-examining the case in light of the statements made by the suspect in the documentary. And in case you did not watch the whole thing, I mean, we've seen it in the clips that I played last week. It's literally like an hour and a half worth of confession, just flexing that bragging, he is a pedophile, bragging, literally bragging. Chat, Rainbow Graph in chat is asking, are we going to talk about how Gideon was villainizing that 15-year-old girl and telling her to stay in contact with him while he was a known predator? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, we haven't watched the full documentary yet.
Sorry.
I did see a clip from the documentary, which made me extremely uncomfortable, where the documentary maker filmed EDP in a room with what looked like an 8-year-old girl sitting on an air mattress together. It was like a family friend of his, and the whole thing was like, see, he's good with children. Oh, that's what EDP was claiming. Like, EDP still hanging out with children, is still good with children. Yeah,
now that you're home,
I did not
we
like
gotta
that.
do a... Huh?
I did not like that, though, that like the documentary would be fine with putting a child in the same room as
we had that concern last week that despite intentions, the documentary seemed to like paint it in a very strange light, like sometimes making him look good or kind of making things feel lighter than they were. And I get that that's an artistic choice or a stylistic choice, but I feel for the subject matter, it came off as occasionally tasteless or lacking impact, He's
a lolcow.
Yeah.
You gotta make fun of him. I approve of mocking.
No, you can make
lolcows.
You can make fun of him without like putting him in a room with a child. Like that's yeah, like Andrew said, it's a bit tasteless. And this is coming from a guy who reads the chat logs from To Catch a Predator on a show, which itself is pretty tasteless.
Which I will submit, we do funnier voices.
We do funnier voices, and there's no real victims in those situations, which I think is the difference.
Not to turn it into a pissing contest. Okay, that was the EDP update for this week. Let me see what else I got. Teenager is killed for his testicle by gang.
All right.
What?
All right.
Teenager is killed for his testicles by gang who saw social media videos saying they were worth 100,000 pounds, British pounds. Rehan was just 17 when the gang allegedly murdered him and cut off his testicles, believing they could be sold for a huge sum on the black market. Police said the group had been inspired by a social media video falsely claiming human testicles were extremely valuable. Officers arrested the prime suspect, Zohaib Khan, a 20-year-old business student. Where is this? Is this in India? This sounds like an India.
No, it's in UK. They're using British pounds.
No, Indian rupees.
Yeah.
It's India.
Investigators allege that Khan recruited the group and convinced them that testicles could fetch about 12 million Indian rupees, which is almost 100,000 British pounds, on the black market in the Gulf.
Which is like,
Khan,
what, 140,000 US dollars, give or take, I think?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Rough, probably something
Roughly,
like that.
yeah.
Khan allegedly posed as a doctor to convince his associates that he knew how to remove the organs. Police said he bought a white apron, stethoscope, and thermometer online and used them while training the group. How dumb are you?
This crime thug walked into the room and went, "Yes, hello, I am a doctor. Look at my stethoscope and white robe. Let's commence the operation."
This is more interesting if it was in the UK. Now that I know it's in India, it's kind of just like, yeah, I imagine shit like this happens constantly.
I like how he showed up with a Amazon thermometer and like one of those discs that the doctors in the cartoons have on their forehead, which I never knew what that is.
He bought a Spirit Halloween doctor costume and went in and went, "Now let's harvest those testicles."
Rehan was a street vendor who sold pens and keychains at a market near Iqbal, Maidan, and Bhopal, central India. Two minors approached him at a stall on August 6th and offered him 100 rupees to help with an alleged fight near Katlapura.
Which is less than $1.
Less than $1, 77 cents. They then allegedly lured him to a secluded area and stabbed him repeatedly with a blade. According to Ayush Gupta, the deputy chief or whatever the fuck, 4 of the accused participated in the murder while Khan guided them on a video call. He wasn't even there. He's like Zoom telehealth. He's doing telehealth conferences in his fake doctor costume. He's like, "Yes, and now cut the balls off." They kept Rehan's testicles packed in ice for 2 days while trying to find a buyer. How do you pitch that, you reckon?
"Hey, I don't know how interested you are in testicles, but I've got some for sale if you happen to be on the black market, you know."
You know, the cyber leak is pretty cool, but you know what else kind of leaks liquids right now? I got a little food bag full of balls. Would you like to buy balls? No. When the effort failed, Khan allegedly ordered the group to dispose of the organs in separate lakes. So 1 testicle and 2 in each lake. They recovered the body, and then they looked for the testicles, and they found that the testicles had been removed. They deployed divers to search the waters for his testicles.
We should
wouldn't
want
want to be buried without them.
You can have my balls.
I wasn't asking.
Anymore.
For free?
I don't know how much they'd be worth. They are heavily used, after all.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Well, you should be happy for me. You should be happy for me.
No.
My balls are getting used. I'd be happy for your balls getting used.
Well, I guess it depends on who used them. Like, is it your wife or your funny uncle? Like a big difference, right?
Yeah, well, which one makes you happy?
We should put your balls in my body so that I can cum your cum and you give birth to your child, but I have all the sex and you raise the child.
What was the claim that the human testicle, why would they be worth that much? Like, what was the claim?
It literally just says social media video. Inspired by a social media video falsely claiming human testicles were extremely valuable. See, this is why journalists are not worth shit. Because if I ran this outlet, I would tell, like, where's the video? Put it in the article. People, like, that's investigative journalism. Where's the video?
And also put in exactly how much testicles are worth on the black market. Find out how much that could fetch.
I'm working on it. I'm not going to address you as fuck you. This is a real topic that's been documented by international organizations and investigative journalists. Let me search for what's actually known. Hurry up, bitch. Is this a real thing? Is there like a fake black market? I don't have reliable data. Kidneys, 150,000. Liver, I don't care. Balls.
He's screaming.
Why would there be
He's an old man screaming at his text-to-speech phone. I said balls! Balls, damn it!
Give me balls.
The synthesized answer from the search suggested a range of a few hundred to roughly 5,000, but I couldn't trace that to a specific credible source.
Man, so I could easily buy some balls right now. That's sick. If I wanted a pair of testicles, I could buy them.
Well, Andrew, didn't you eat balls at a restaurant? Like, how much were those for the plate?
Well, for buffalo testicles, which is believe it or not, a slightly different thing. I think for a giant appetizer order, it was like $12, give or take. So, yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's the apparently educated ones.
Mm.
Okay, well, there's your funny story of the week. Not for that guy.
That's your feel-good story of the week, guys.
That's
Take
the
the
things we like
positivity
corner.
into
All
your
three
week.
of us chose that article for the things we like corner. The fact that it happened really got us.
I
good.
needed that. Guys, I got to tell you a story real quick. Yesterday, flying through Tokyo, so we were at the airport at an airline lounge. It was at 7 a.m. in the morning. So the lounge was kind of busy, but not like extremely busy. I got up from the seat to go to the toilet to, go to the toilet before the flight, as you do. And I'm walking through the hallway, and right in front of me is, I think, I couldn't really tell, but I think by the language, a Chinese man waddling through the hallway in front of me. And as he's waddling, each step he takes, he's letting out like giant bubbly farts. You can see him like each fart, he like picks up his pace a bit, like he's about to shit his pants.
Aww.
And I thought at first, like it happened first, it was like and I thought it was like he had wet shoes on or something. So I was like, fine. I was like, all right, fair enough. So I was following him. I was like pretty close to him too. But then I realized like he was just shitting his pants actively. Like he was just letting them loose, and it was extremely fucked. I was like, what do I do? Do I like just like turn around and run away? I'm already in the cloud. Like, what do I do? I'm too close to the action right here. It was so fucked.
Follow him into the stall and be like, do you need help?
It was like a solid, I want to say like 200 meters of walking behind this guy 200 meters is too far. 100 meters or whatever. It was a long distance basically, and he was farting the entire way and progressively getting quicker and quicker. I do wonder if he made it. He went straight into like the disabled person's toilet because I think he just needed to get in a room to take off his pants and let it loose. But I've never you've been there, you've farted in public like that?
He's been Chinese
not farted,
before.
Almost shit myself.
Yeah, almost shit. I think I would kill myself if I was in a busy airport walking through the hallways actively like farting like that. Like that would be I would miss the flight. I would choose to stay in that toilet for like the next 8 hours until I'm sure that everyone out there that had witnessed that had gone on their flights and left.
They're not going to remember you. Plus, that's still better than actually going into the plane, and that's when you have to shit as you're like in the seats and all the air stewards, they're like telling you not to get out of your seat as you're waiting on the tarmac for 2 fucking hours.
Dude, surely he was doing it there as well, though. I think it was like his entire day is going to be spent like if he can't control it while he's like walking to the bathroom, I think he's probably got like a bigger issue for the day.
I've had too many experiences like that where now when I travel, I just don't eat. Or I only eat like small amounts of things that I know are not going to upset my stomach at all. Just like a piece of plain chicken.
I think I would cry if I farted in public like that and anyone heard it.
What are you, pussy?
Yeah, I am. I'm way too embarrassed of that kind of thing.
You just need to look around and go, yep, that was me.
Yeah, you like that noise?
Yeah.
I got more where it came from, and then do it again.
Here comes my super blast, and then really let it go.
Yeah.
People laugh.
You good at it? Are you good at that, Andrew?
Oh, I've evolved far beyond about caring what strangers think of me in any capacity. I shit in public toilets. I fart in them. I don't care. I've dropped shit on the floor and everyone looks and I just go, yep, that was me. I don't care.
I'm fine with like farting in the cubicle or whatever, like sitting down and letting loose. But it's like when you're in the hallway, there's like hot women around.
I think there's like an acceptable zone. Like when you're within a certain radius of the bathroom, it's like if people fart, I get it. It's, that's where it goes. You're
getting ready for the action. I would have felt so bad if he went in there and there was a giant queue for the toilets and he's just standing in line, fucking actively farting. I don't know if I told you guys, but I got like extremely sick on one of the days where we were flying. So I was in one of the airports. Can't even remember where. I think it might have been Orlando, but I had like food poisoning or something. And so I was in the toilets constantly. When we first got the Uber from the hotel to the airport, I was in the car and I was like 99% sure that I was going to throw up all in this Uber. Like I was like, I'm not going to make it to the airport. We get to the airport. I run to the toilets. And I was like, holy fuck, if there is a line, I'm just going to like throw up in the toilet, like in the toilets on the floor, basically. Like what can you do in that situation? Where do you throw up? In the
Well, at
sink?
least aim for
Trash.
a urinal. Yeah,
Yeah,
trash.
the urinal or the
trash
sink.
can.
Yeah. The issue was though, it was food poisoning, and I think it might have been that explosive diarrhea version that's going around America at the moment. So I was like fighting both ends. So I was going to shit as well, probably. If I released, I think it would have come from both ends, and it did. Luckily, there was no line, and I did get in the toilet immediately. And I had to make a desperate choice between throwing up and shitting first, like sitting down and shitting, or like putting my head in the bowl and throwing up. And so what I did was I acted on instinct. So I dropped to my knees and immediately unloaded vomit in the toilet, which I think was the right decision, because if I shit in the bowl and then had to like vomit in it, I think that would have been too much. But yeah, so I vomited and then sat down and just like liquid shit everywhere. It was both sides. It was fucked.
Did you scream combo while it was happening?
Yeah, I was just imagining everyone, because there was people in there. Luckily, there was no line for the cubicles, but there were people in there. So they would have seen me on the ground vomiting heavily. Like, I'm a loud vomiter. Like, I really force it out. And then they would have seen me get up off my knees on the toilet, sit down, and just unload. Like the most violent sounding, like, diarrhea possible. Ugh, it's awful. It was
sound fun.
It was not fun at all. I'm glad I didn't have your situation, Kaya, where you. I think I prefer that over like being heavily constipated to the point of needing to go to the emergency room.
1,000,000%. It's I've had really bad diarrhea. You know those days where like you have to shit almost every half hour. It feels like constant.
Yeah, that was that day.
It's just
that was that day. Yeah,
so annoying. Like so annoying. My asshole is sore. I would take that 10 times out of 10 over constipation. Constipation is scary. Diarrhea, that's not. Whatever. Okay, ass burns, and I need to start using more of the wet wipes instead of the regular toilet paper because it hurts now. But constipation sucks.
Which is because it's like the anxiety, not the anxiety, but like you're like, is this an actual medical emergency? Do I need to go to the hospital right now?
Yeah, you don't know. It gives you anxiety, and then you're like, am I like, I like my gut feels so full, but I can't poop. But should I like drink more water to like make it more liquid? Is that how it works? Should I maybe eat something that I know blows right through me that gives me diarrhea, or is that like a bad idea? I don't know. Awful. But constipation.
Well, I wouldn't wish this our lives on you, Andrew. You live a beautiful, emergency-free life.
Correct.
You've never dealt with the
There's
things
no
that
joke
we've dealt
there.
with.
It's just true. Well, that's going to do
You're
it for
gonna
this
get
episode of the podcast.
Stage
You're
6
welcome.
kidney failure or whatever the fuck EDP had.
Oh, that's so
I
sweet.
think you need to experience something like what we experienced, though, because it is character building.
No, my character is flawless. It's like a golden god that the Greek gods built to show what they really could be to humanity and then put on Earth.
What's an emergency you wouldn't mind having? Like, if you had to pick an emergency, something's going to happen to you.
Erection for 24 hours.
No, that's scary. What if that causes permanent damage?
All right, I know what I want. I know what I want. I know what I want. I know exactly what I want. I want to get hit by a car and live. So I could be like, I'm tougher than a car. You thought you could kill me, bitch?
Live like you're like paralyzed from the neck down, but you never said
there's
that
many
part.
versions of living.
Yeah, I never said that part, but okay. you can
just
have
said
that
lives.
part. No.
just said
I'm
lives.
talking you get hit by a car, you go to the hospital, maybe you got a broken leg, some lacerations, not like lethal or paralyzing, but you get fucked up pretty good, and then after a few months you're fine, and then you can just tell everyone, yeah, I got hit by a car. It's pretty fucked.
Does it even count if you're not if you get healed that quick after a few months without any permanent injury?
Yeah, I think to a degree it does.
That's called a fender bender.
Yeah, because you bent me around your fender, splattered all over the road. I remember my leg was twisted 180 degrees backwards, and I still got up and gave him insurance information because you have to. You have to.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to
I
get
think
hit
that
by
would
a
be
car. That's a
fine.
weird choice.
I just want to be in an accident where eventually I recover from it and I can talk about it. Like a theme park ride collapses. I'm on a boat and it explodes and sinks and I have to swim to shore. Something where I could be like, yeah, that was badass, wasn't it? But in the moment I was terrified and almost going to die. But after the fact, I can be like, yeah, it was cool as fuck. You know? That's what I want to
be one of those. I want to be one of those stories where I think it was like the Air India flight recently where they crashed and there was only one survivor and he was like perfectly fine.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Maybe the guy that faked. So wasn't that a guy who said he fell from like a kilometer of heights and he's completely fine? And then it turned out he wasn't even on the flight manifest?
No, there was one survivor from it, like one legitimate survivor.
I think you're talking about the dude where he like was tucked into his seat and his seat got ripped out of the plane and that's how he survived because the seat acted as a shock absorber, right? I think.
I don't remember.
Something
Am I
like
thinking
that.
of different events?
By the way, guys, since I've been flying so much recently, the last month and a half, like I think 20 flights or something, I'm one of those flyers that like before every flight, I like to look up like the latest crash reports and such to, for some reason it calms my anxiety just learning about plane crashes and shit like that. I don't know why, but it does. It calms me down a little bit before a flight. But regardless, I was looking into it all. Guys, do not fly Air India. Holy shit. They are
no shit.
They are actively like making a habit of crashing at the moment. Like somehow they're the only airline in the world that is just they seem hell bent on just crashing as many of their planes as possible. Do not fly Air India.
See,
for that reason and that reason alone.
I think statistics give me the opposite thing where they make me feel worse and I try to avoid them. And a very good example is, was it a year ago or 2 years ago where there were all those viral incidents of like, oh, the Boeing 747 had its door rip off. And then a week later, this happened to this plane and this one had to be grounded. And there was all that buzz of people being like, wow, air travel's getting fucked.
And whatnot.
Near hits, they're cutting corners, it's getting fucked. And then when you look at the actual stats, it's one of the safest years they've ever had in part of the large picture. Meanwhile, auto accidents are still fucking killing people left and right. It's like,
you guys remember?
It feels disconnected, you know? Like it's two different things.
I'm kind of like Jackson where I look up plane crashes before I have to get on a plane just for the sole reason that, like before I get on, I look up, has any plane crashed today? Oh, thank God. Okay, fuck, a plane in China crashed, 300 people dead. What are the odds of 2 planes crashing in one day? I'm good.
Yeah.
They're like, poof. Oh, thank you, Jesus. So, slightly related. Would you guys ever eat a human to survive? Because this reminds me of that one soccer team that flew over some mountains in some country and they crashed.
It was the Andes. It was part of the movie. It was part of the movie Alive. They crashed. Half their team died and was frozen in the ice, so their bodies were preserved. And to survive, they ate their fellow teammates. And when they got back, they were like, "Guys, everyone, we lived. We ate our teammates to survive. It was amazing." And their entire country shunned them because they were like, "You fucking cannibal, disgusting monsters. Please kill yourselves." It was
That's genuinely
story.
fucking stupid.
It was terrible.
You've not been in that situation.
To survive.
And apparently, they had to literally go on hikes and like day-long journeys because they had no idea where they were, no communications equipment. They're in the middle of just wilderness, nowhere. And they did have like helicopters looking for them, but the region is so big and so mountainous that, wow, they're goners. Like, we're never going to find this fucking plane. And the fucked up part,
it is an incredible story. I highly recommend the movie if you guys are interested. Jackson's watching it right now. He got to the part where they all die in the crash. Yeah,
it was just such a heartwarming moment when they chose to kill people to then eat their flesh. You missed that part.
They didn't kill them. They were already dead.
I blame
corpses. Yeah, and that's why the controversy was so shit, because they were already killed by the crash. They ate the corpses. Then they went home and they were like, here's what we had to do to survive. And the whole country was like, oh, you fucking monsters. How dare you?
Would you fault them for then for killing each other and then eating the sweet supple flesh, or would
you sound like you have ideas right now, Jackson.
Jackson, see, it wasn't sweet and supple because the Andes Mountains is a snowy mountain region because they're high up. All of the corpses were frozen, so they had to literally chip chunks of flesh off of the corpses and eat little like strips of frozen meat, which I don't know if that makes it worse or better.
it was described by the survivors as
flesh
cold jerky,
popsicles.
basically. Like cold jerky. Yeah, it wasn't great meat, but it worked.
So do you guys think...
like, I'm glad you brought this up. I love this story. I've looked into it extensively. I love this fucking story.
Well, actually, we should continue this on the bonus then. Hey guys, official.men if you want to listen to more insight about the Andy's flight crash. We're going to go talk about that over at the bonus. Official.men, 7-day free trial. Yep, head over there. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.